What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are in my sister's garage once again. My girlfriend and sister actually went shopping, so we're going to be doing a little bit of work here on the 98. I also got to do work on the 79, which is sitting right outside. I'm going to eventually take the dash apart in that and then check the lights behind the cluster, and then also we got a little something going on there on the door that's going to be kind of a surprise for you guys. But we are going to get started on this. What I'm going to be doing to the 98 today is actually I'm going to be changing out this 4x4 switch here. I don't know if a lot of you guys have these trucks or have ever driven one that has a push button. And the push button, the lights kind of mess up in it and it doesn't act right. What I'm talking about. So we're going to climb in. Let me turn the key on. Swap camera, hands. Turn down the radio so we don't have any copyright music. But as you can tell, there's no lights glowing until you kind of push around it, and then you can kind of see. So I'm going to try and eliminate that, because when I go to shift into four-wheel drive, I have to push on that and then shift, or select I should say. And then we're also going to be checking out the cluster lights again, as you can tell from about the 60 to the 90 mile per hour range. They glow, but not a whole lot. And then same with the fuel, it's kind of dim. Don't worry about all the lights. They go off when you turn the truck on. I know I'm going to get a comment about it, but we're going to be looking at that. And then I'm also going to be cleaning the battery terminal cables, or I guess the battery post. Put some protectant on it, because I know like when it storms or rains or snows here in Indiana, the terminals on the battery posts and stuff, they kind of like to freeze up or corrode on there. So I'm going to put some terminal spray on there to hopefully prevent that from happening. But I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, just because it's nothing real exciting. And then I'll show you guys how to take apart this whole dash in here. It's really simple. So if you guys have a truck like this, 95 to early 2000s, you can do this. Even like the 2000 all the way up to 2007, when they switched over to the new body style, is the exact same. It just pulls out. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna shut you guys off. I'm gonna get all this taken care of here, and then I'll pick you guys up in the cab. Well, you guys, you can see we're in the cab now. So basically, I'm gonna try and do this with one hand. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna roll my key forward, drop it down to first gear, and then all you're gonna do is grab your dash, and it just, oh, that's a cup holder. Don't need that one. You're just gonna pull, move the gum all the way around it, like so, until it's free. We're stuck down in here. Let me switch hands. Maybe. But anyway, you guys get the point. I'm gonna have to use two hands to grab it right here. But I'm gonna break this free, and then all you're gonna do is unplug all your components. So like your cargo lamp, 4x4, and then your switch over here, and then your whole dash will come out. There's gonna be 4 screws to take the cluster out, and I'll take it out, and then I'll show you exactly what lights you would need for a cluster like this. And I think almost any cluster is gonna be the same, but I'll go ahead and show you guys, so stay tuned. Hopefully you guys can still see me. I rolled down the window so you got more light. But like I said, there's gonna be 4 screws. I'm not sure, I think they're 10 mils or 8 mils. As I'm looking at them, I wanna say 8 mils. But we got this bezel out. I got the 4x4 punched out down here. So that's where the 4x4 was. Here's the old one. I mean, you can tell it's dirty and stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and get it popped in. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So like I said, I really don't have a lot of operating room, but obviously the new one goes in just like this. If I can get it to snap down with one hand. There we go, just like that. And then cargo lamp, switch, then everything else. And then when you go to put this in, it's just reverse of everything. Put your gear shifter back down in first, make sure you're holding the brake, plug everything back in, and then it'll pop all back in on those little clips. So pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the dash out. like I said, I believe it's an 8 mil, and then, or the cluster, excuse me. We're gonna look at the lights. I'll bring you back when we have, hopefully, the lights pulled out. I might be able to do it with one hand, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab my tool. I'll see if I can do it with one hand, and then I'll bring you back when I'm taking them out. I just don't want to drop the screws. So I'm gonna recommend not to try and film and do this, because I about dropped one of the screws, and I think I about had a heart attack. But I got all 4 of them. So then once you get all your screws out, just pull out like so. You'll probably have to stick your gear shifter back down so you can actually get it fully pulled out. If I can do this one-handed without messing anything up. Like that. And then all these little twist knobs here, those are actually your LEDs. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and check all of them. Well, I'm gonna stick this back in park so it's not so noisy. Turn that back off. I'm gonna go ahead and check all of them. I mean, you have some little ones, if you can untwist them. But some of them are a pain in the butt, some of them aren't. So I'm gonna go ahead and check all of these real quick. Like I said, they pretty much just twist out one direction or the other, like that one twist. Some of them are going to be a little bit tougher than others, so you just got to watch it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll bring you back once we get this all taken care of. And before you guys do go putting like all your new LEDs in there and you just assume that they all work, LEDs only work one way, so make sure you got them in there the right way. I would recommend putting your cluster back in here, turning on your key, making sure everything's lit up. If it's not, pull it back out, kind of tweak it. I mean, it might take you 10-15 minutes just to get it all tweaked and stuff to where it's all glowing. So just be patient with it. Nothing's real hard about this. I say it's a 2 on a scale of 5 of difficulty. But like I said, just take your time, be patient with it, and don't get frustrated if they don't work right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and check all these guys, and I'll bring you right back. Voila, guys, there it is. The new one is in. It is glowing like it should. So little did I know, you might be able to see it's still not fully glowing. I only had 1 extra bulb. I thought I had 2, but the other one wasn't the right one. So now I gotta go get another one. But yeah, you can tell that's glowing to about the 80, 70 and 80 now is kind of glowing. And then the fuel gauge on the E side isn't really glowing. So I gotta put a bulb. It goes literally like right in between those two, so it should fix that. So that being said, everything else is put together. It goes together super easy. Like I said, you just pull everything apart. It took me maybe 10 minutes to put everything. If I would have had the right bulb, it probably would have taken me a little bit longer, just because I would want to test fit it, make sure they all work. But I put the one in and put it in, and they all, obviously it's glowing, so that's good. So we just went ahead and buttoned everything back up. The 4x4 is actually glowing now like it should. I'm gonna have to fix my radio since I disconnect the battery cables and stuff. But yeah, we're good to go. So little how-to on, like I said, these dashes from 95 is when they switched over to this style. The early 90s Chevys have like this square here, and then it doesn't have, it basically like cuts off here, and all this is like flat over to the passenger side. But the 95 all the way up to the early 2000s, like the Cat Eye 2000s, 7, all these are the same. Like my brother's 04 Duramax, it's literally just held in by some retaining clips up here, and you just pull on it and it will come off, which is super nice when you have to change this stuff. Our 2004 Suburban was the same way. The Yukons, I mean, anything within this year, as long as it's like a pickup truck or SUV, it should be the same. I'm not sure about cars, but I like the LEDs. It just makes it look cleaner, more modern look in these trucks. I need to change the light up here, or the lights, to LEDs because it's still the amber. But when you open your door down here, I have the white LED that comes on, and then over there as well. So everything in here is pretty much LEDs other than that light there, which I need to change, but I got to order it. So we'll go ahead and get another bulb order for that. Go ahead and get some bulbs ordered for that up there, and then we should be good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I haven't posted in like a week just because of Christmas and New Year's and just stuff going on. I'm going to start hopefully posting here more. Like I said, I don't know if you guys will be able to see the 79 if I zoom in. Oh yeah, you can. So the 79 is actually going to be getting a steering shaft upgrade, which I'll be making a video on. I'm going to take the dash apart in it, and do the same thing, check the bulbs. I'm not sure if I can run LEDs on that truck because it's so old. I'm going to have to do a little research. But if you guys know, please let me know. But yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Remember, learning as I do, doing what I love. I'm the GM Man, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.